Final game of the night here from Baptist Bible College in Springfield, Missouri. Joel Foreman is alongside. My name is Colin Hill, and we're getting ready for our final game of the night, the 825 matchup, Boys 18U Gold Ball Showdown Series quarterfinal between the Memphis Nighthawks out of Memphis, Tennessee, and the HCYA Warriors out of Houston, Texas.
HCYA, a solid team. We've seen their 16U team play before. Got a solid 16U team, so you know their 18U team has to be pretty good. But one player to look out for is Simon Brown for the Memphis Nighthawks. If he gets out in transition, look out.
He'll come off the bench. This is a Nighthawks team that's been building their program for a while. They win the jump with the basketball here, Justin Morgan. Coach's son, one of the best players for their 14 and under championship team a few years ago. Luke Miluski. Now, there's going to be a lot of players that are siblings in this from a lot of the girls players on MHCYA, because it's kind of been well noted that the Memphis Nighthawks are the boys team in Memphis and MHCYA is the girls team in Memphis. Quick three from the corner. Hits off the side of the backboard for Jordan Lewis. And here comes Memphis up the floor. Luke Shoemaker gives it back to Luke Miluski. Dumps it into the corner. Justin Morgan, three off the mark. And the rebound comes down to Daniel Decker. Decker keeps it going. Gives it off. Brazos Bledsoe. Back outside to Nick Illick. Lilick.
Thought about it. Didn't take it.
Probably a smart decision.
Yeah.
Lilick played a lot of minutes for their 12U team. Long three here is going to miss for Abdullah Roberts.
Abdullah Roberts, I believe, was on their 16U team, wasn't he?
It was. A lot of these players are. They're a good quality team. Long three, head of the key, not going to fall.
Taking too many threes.
And the rebound comes down to the Memphis Nighthawks and Jarrett Vaughn. Shoemaker drives, drops it off underneath.
Hole. Wow.
What a pass, and an even better block by Lilick underneath as they tried to get it to Luke Shoemaker down low, but he couldn't score over the much taller Lilick.
Very physical, this Nighthawks defense. I'm expecting a lot of blocks in this one.
Inbounded top, Justin Morgan to Jamison Stone. Stone dribbles left, has a little bit of a lane. His shot's blocked by Abdullah Roberts. Here comes Decker, running it out. Jump stop, kick it out. Three off the mark for HCYA. That was Jordan Lewis, another opportunity, but he couldn't hit it.
I feel like HCYA is taking way too many three balls. Try to work it inside.
2 minutes and 15 seconds and not a single point in this game.
We could have another defensive grinded out battle like we did in the last game.
Yates to Morgan. Shoemaker, stop and kick. Three ball, yes! That's Garrett Yates knocking down the first bucket of the game.
Garrett Yates, what a sweet stroke. Sweet as sugar. Not very many times is he going to miss an open shot like that.
Decker to Abdullah Roberts. That's a three from Lilick off the mark. And the rebound fought for and recovered by Jarrett Vaughn.
Already.
Off the floor, into the lane. Kick it out. One dribble. Morgan. Three. Off the mark again. Offensive rebound. Another three. That's off the mark. Rebound again to the Nighthawks. On the floor. Out of bounds to Memphis. Jameson Stone couldn't hit it. Justin Morgan couldn't hit it. Underneath, they couldn't handle it, and yet still get the ball back. They get it inside, but it's stolen away, and Daniel Decker will bring it up the floor.
Daniel Decker looks very muscular. He kind of gives me LeBron James vibes. He got his shot annihilated there.
Hard drive to the basket on the other end, and Jarrett Vaughn hits it.
Nighthawks off to a hot start. HCYA needs to find an answer and quick.
5-0. HCYA into the front court. Getting around Morgan. Tough shot by Abdullah Roberts, and he drops it at the rim.
A little bit of jelly there from Abdullah Roberts. Up and under.
On the left side. Now up top for Memphis. Slowly going to work on this offense. Jarrett Vaughn, or rather Jamison Stone. And now Justin Morgan. This is Jarrett Vaughn. Vaughn crosses over. Layup at the rim. No good. He did a good job getting to the rack, but didn't leave himself an angle for the backboard. And because of that, a much tougher shot, and he couldn't get it to go.
You know, I'm looking for Memphis right here, or HYCA rather, to obvious travel there. He took about 4 steps. But I really need to see HYCA get a little bit more confident down low in the post. I don't really see much of a height advantage with Memphis. Both teams are pretty evenly matched as far as height.
Memphis getting ready to bring in Drew Kaiser. Kaiser, a player who also was a key to their 16 and under team last season. Outside and around the top it goes. Memphis trying to extend the 3-point lead with 3 minutes to go in the first half. Tough stop, Decker nearly able to force a turnover. Jarrett Vaughn recovers.
Great ball handling there.
Vaughn,
oh my.
Tough shot, no. But a foul on Daniel Decker is his first.
There's great ball handling there by the Nighthawks player. Way to get to the line, and I think for the Nighthawks, Jarrett Vaughn's ball handling is going to be a key. First one for him goes.
Yeah, Vaughn. Perfect on that first free throw attempt. We saw in the last game, free throws killed the Trailblazers as the Indy Blazers could not win in these last 2 games that we've had. Oh boy, free throws have been so important as both teams, as the game ended up being decided by those free throws at the end. And both times, the team that could not hit the free throws is the team that ends up dropping it and ends up losing out on a trip further into this tournament.
Tell you what, HYCA is taking way too many outside shots. They need to pound it inside.
On to the right, Brazos Bledsoe to Abdullah Roberts. He hasn't taken one yet.
Oh my goodness.
He misses. Ofer from the outside. Jarrett Vaughn races it up the floor. Roberts couldn't stop him. Nobody can, and he's fouled on the way up.
Jarrett Vaughn, he's going to do whatever he can to get to that basket.
Nick Lillick the foul. And 2 shots coming up. The front end is good.
He's got a really sweet stroke.
Jarrett Vaughn, 5 of the first 8. Second is also good. So Vaughn, a good start to his game. And
Warriors
with a 7-point lead.
Really need a bucket to go here. Good idea there. Oh, what a shot.
And with the left hand, Daniel Decker gets it to go off the glass.
Spin move with the left hand and bank it in. Great moves by Decker.
To the left, nice bounce pass. Vaughn again into the middle. Spins, left hand.
Wow,
gets
he's
the drop.
unstoppable.
Vaughn
Jarrett
already
Vaughn.
with 8 points. Decker up the floor with it for the Warriors. A couple steps, lays it up. No offensive foul. Daniel Decker's got 2.
It's already a big foul for HYCA. Daniel Decker carrying a load of their scoring so far. They only have 4 points. We have 1:29 remaining in this first quarter.
Up the floor to the right. Drop it off into the middle. Tough shot. Shoemaker fouled. That'll be the second on Lillick.
It's a tough foul right there, but his arm wasn't straight up. Call it every time as that hand came down.
To the line, Luke Shoemaker. And his first of 2 is good. This Memphis team is ridiculous from the free throw line. They're terrific.
Definitely don't want to get into a situation where it comes down to free throws against this Memphis team.
Both of them good for Shoemaker, and they're 6 of 6 as a team from the line today, nearly half of their points. 1:10 to go. Abdullah Roberts to the lane. Floater,
Beautiful
good.
floater. They need to do more of that. They took too many outside shots, and it kind of bit them in the foot.
Roberts with 4 of the first 6. Luke
7-point
Miluski
lead.
gives it up to Kaiser. Bounces it outside. In the middle, Jarrett Vaughn spins left hand,
My
and I
goodness.
don't even know how that one dropped, but it did.
Jarrett Vaughn. He's welcoming himself nice and easy.
He's been good. HCYA with 30 seconds to go. Abdullah Roberts into the middle, stops, puts up a free throw line jumper, leaves it short, and the rebound to Miluski with 20 seconds to go, throws it to Justin Morgan, tough looking shot,
Wow.
drops.
They're hot.
They've
For
done a
sure.
terrific job driving the lane, and with a 17-6 lead, HCYA in a desperate need of a basket. Roberts gets inside, his floater off the back iron, no good. With 2, with 1. 3 from Justin Morgan.
Oh.
Man, he had it right on target and just a little bit strong. We'll pause for a commercial break right here on the National Christian Homeschool Basketball Championships.
I used to think that living with aches and pains was just going to be part of my life, but now I have a secret weapon, real-time pain relief cream. I just rub it in and the pain is gone. It smells great, doesn't burn my skin, but don't take my word for it. You can try it yourself for just $1. Order yours now at tvpainrelief.com. Again, that's tvpainrelief.com. Real-time pain relief. It will be $1 well spent.
Start of the second quarter, and the Memphis Nighthawks in control of this one by a score of 17-6.
You know, the key number to look at in that first quarter, no fouls for the Memphis Nighthawks.
And on 3 of the 4 fouls that the HCYA Warriors committed, Memphis was shooting free throws, and they converted on all 6 attempts. Outside with it, Caleb Nephew will give it up to Miluski. And Miluski just going to hold it.
I like this idea of slowing it down.
In the middle.
Great pass.
Vaughn goes up and dunks it.
Woo!
Well, there's your first dunk.
I've been asking for a Jarrett Vaughn.
He
Elevates
delivered.
off of a trampoline and almost, oh, what a spin.
Decker kicks it out. That's a 3. No good. Off the mark for Bledsoe. Spin in the middle. Lillick. Banks it off the back iron and through.
HCYA needs to get right back into this game.
Here they come up the floor.
It almost seems like Memphis is kind of taking this half-court approach now. Not really wanting to go fast. They're just kind of being content.
Spinning, giving it up, kicking it outside, and slowing it down again. Jarrett Vaughn, 3 from the left corner. That's
so
not going to
close.
go. Drew Kaiser tries to fight for the rebound, but he can't pull it away. Miluski couldn't get the shot. Lillick, what a great shot fake.
Yeah, that was
goes
a great
inside
shot fake
and
by
floater.
Lillick.
And Lillick, he's got the opportunity to take over a game if he starts getting hot. They better not let him make some more shots and get some open looks.
Tell you what, Jarrett Vaughn, with the way he's played, he's probably on pace to get to 40.
Vaughn, that's a 3, and it's no good. Decker dumps it off. Lillick, Bledsoe, out top. Big 3 from Roberts. Splash! Abdullah Roberts with 7. And all of a sudden, HCYA is out of the run.
6-point game now.
Kaiser in the corner, throws it into the middle. Brazos Bledsoe keeps it in bounds, and the Warriors could cut it to 3 on this possession.
If I'm the Warriors, I'm slowing it down right here. I don't really want to go for the 3. If I get an open look, I want to take it, but I want to pound it inside.
I'm getting it to Lillick or Roberts.
Yeah,
They've been
for
your
sure.
two best offensive options. Roberts pulls a long 3. That's not going to go, and maybe not the best shot selection there. Quickly up ahead, this is Drew Kaiser. Tries to get around Roberts. Tough shot at the rim. No good. Tip back by Jarrett Vaughn. No. And here's Decker the other way. Tough move at the rim. No. Rebound. Put back. No. Rebound again. Put back and a foul. And I think they're going to get Jarrett Vaughn. No, they're going to give it to Shoemaker.
You know, that's pretty good for only their first foul in nearly 2 minutes into the second quarter. Done a really good job of keeping control of their awareness.
2 free throws coming out for Jordan Lewis, and he makes the first. Combine these two teams 7-7 from the free throw line. That's what you like to see. A game in which both teams capitalize on opportunities. 5 to play in the first half. Second free throw in and out. And Memphis will have Jamison Stone bring it up the floor. Just a 5-point lead for the Memphis Nighthawks, as it's definitely been cut into here in this half. And a foul is going to go against Decker, and you can't move into it and push him off of his spot. And for Decker, that's his 3rd.
And that's a big foul, considering that Decker is kind of carried the load for you on offense for the HCYA Warriors.
Caden Chavez checks into the game now for the Warriors.
Buckets banging loud.
They throw it in. Jamison Stone. Stone kicks it outside. Hard drive to the lane, getting trapped in the lane. This ball tipped out. Kaiser, he's going to take it all the way and has it rejected. Here's Lillick, 1-on-1, floater, no good. Tipped, almost out of bounds, and the ball saved back in and recovered by Garrett Yates.
Lillick isn't really the guy you want on the fast break. It's more of an advantage to the defense right there. Another good block and another one. That one's a foul.
And yeah, the second time Kaiser gets contacted and fouled by Chavez. The 7th team foul and the first on Caden Chavez. Never mind, just the 6th team foul. And the first free throw, Kaiser left it short. That's a rarity.
Yeah.
Drew Kaiser, one of the better free throw shooters I've seen. And he hits the second. Well, he made up for it on the second shot.
Perfect on the second.
About 4 minutes to play as the Warriors cross the midcourt stripe. Give it up to Jordan Lewis. Lewis to Lillick. 6-point game. Lillick to Chavez. Good defense here. Roberts and Lillick have been shut down on this defensive possession for HCYA. They get into Roberts. Roberts gets a screen from Lillick. Dribbles to the left. Gets inside. Pull-up jump shot. No. Lillick tries to tip it back to Roberts, but a foul going the other way is against Lillick, his 3rd.
And already, fouls racking up.
And because of the rebound foul, it will be 1-1.
Already 1-1. You're only in the second quarter. Not good.
And who's going to be shooting them? Justin Morgan. Still 3:21 to go in this first half. And as you mentioned, already shooting 1-1s. First free throw. Morgan rattles it in. Justin Morgan with 3, with 4 as he hits them both.
They are a very good free throw shooting team indeed, Colin.
90% on the day as they're 9 out of 10. 9 of their 22 have come from the stripe. They've opened up the lead again, back to 8 points. Roberts to Blake Mueller, or rather to Luke Kennedy. Back outside, step into a 3, bang, and burying the triple, Brazos Bledsoe. Back to a 5-point lead for the Memphis Nighthawks, and I'd like to see them go again, try and attack the basket, and get right back to the free throw line, where they've been absolutely masterful today.
They've been perfect.
Jarrett Vaughn, somebody who you want the ball in his hands. Gives it up, shot fake here from Morgan. Morgan, nice crossover dribble, but he's slowed down by Luke Kennedy in the middle. Vaughn, tough drive, and a basket.
My goodness.
Jarrett Vaughn lining up the scoreboard. He's got 14 of the 24 for the Warriors, and he's done it rather effortlessly.
Long three.
Long three, no, we'll call it a pass underneath to Lewis, who makes the secondary, but that won't count as the foul is on Vaughn.
You know,
Jarrett Vaughn just his first, and it'll send Lewis to the line to shoot 2.
I feel like Abdullah, you know, he takes too many of those long threes that just come way short. He doesn't need to be taking those shots.
2 minutes, 7 seconds to go. And here's the first free throw, and Jordan Lewis buries it. Lewis 2 of 3 from the line. Combined, these two teams, 12, or rather 9 of 12 from the free throw line. That can't be right, 9 of 11. 9 of 11 from the free throw line. Combined, the second free throw good. 10 out of 12 from the free throw line combined between these two teams. That's good shooting. 25-19, or rather 24-19. 5-point game, that makes sense. Nice back cut there by Justin Morgan, and it was a great pass too. The foul goes against Luke Kennedy, but the pass in there by Luke Milewski was one of the best I've seen all tournament.
We've seen some great passes in this tournament.
2 free throws coming up for Justin Morgan, and he hits the first.
Had some great games so far today. Looking for another thriller.
5 points for Morgan. His second from the line is good.
Tell you what, Memphis could end this game quick if they keep getting to the line.
Throw it into the middle. Here comes Abdullah Roberts. Outside for a quick 3. Yes, for Jordan Lewis. They needed something to get their crowd into it, and that might just be the spark that they need, but they cannot give any more free throw opportunities to Memphis in the first half.
4-point game.
Milewski, guarded by Roberts, into the middle. What a pass! Jarrett Vaughn,
oh my
the finish. A couple of great passes, and Vaughn now with 16.
Vaughn is just tearing it up today.
Kennedy had Bledsoe open, or so he
Look
thought.
out.
Vaughn all the way to the rack. Was trying to dunk it and just couldn't get up high enough. The basket goes in anyway, though. He's got 18.
Woo. 18 in the first
That's what
half.
you call it when you're having a good day up by the rim. You can go up for a dunk, misfire, and the basket still goes in.
Vaughn's got the hops. He can get up quick.
He's already thrown down one today. Into the middle, Chavez. Corner 3 for Lewis.
Bang.
Lewis now has 9, and it's back down to a 5-point game. And it seems like Memphis, no matter how much of a run they go on, it's always back down to 5 before you know it. Tough shot here, maybe not a good shot. And the rebound, Abdullah Roberts corrals it, gives it to Brazos Bledsoe. Back to Roberts, nearly had it taken away by Milewski.
Do you take another 3 here if you're Memphis? Cut it down to a 2-point lead?
If you get Jordan Lewis an open shot, I say yes. Otherwise, take it to the rim.
Holding for the final shot, it looks like.
You've got plenty of fouls to give if you're Memphis.
I
Do
definitely
not let Roberts beat you to the rim.
I definitely don't want Abdullah Roberts taking a 3 right here. Oh, another steal.
Vaughn with 2, with 1. The dunk attempt, no good. He probably should have laid that one up and in. And at the end of 1, the score is 30-25 in favor of the Memphis Nighthawks. Boy, that would have brought the house down. He'd been able to put that one in. Halftime coming up. We will be back for the second half in about 4 minutes.
As a young girl playing tennis, I always dreamed of winning an Olympic gold medal for Puerto Rico. Entering the 2016 Rio Games, I was ranked 34th in the world. People said I had no chance to win the gold medal. The odds were against me. No woman representing Puerto Rico had ever won Olympic medals of any kind, and no woman or man had ever claimed gold for Puerto Rico. They said just to be an Olympian was good enough, that the competition was too good, that I should treat this as a building block for my career. They said go to Rio and just enjoy the experience. Well, I did. Yes, I can. And with real-time pain relief, so can you.
24 hours a day, 7 days a week. I train for something that should be impossible. When 8 seconds can change your whole life, it's not really about the seconds, it's about the hours. The hours that I spend preparing mentally and physically. It's about being the last one to quit, no matter how bad you hurt. If you dream of winning, you better be ready to earn it. Yes, you can.
Colin Hill and Joel Foreman back with you for the second half of the HCYA Warriors and the Memphis Nighthawks. The Warriors will start this second half with the basketball, trailing by 5. They're going to need to be able to put the ball in the basket here in this second half And really, they're going to have to be able to stop Memphis from getting to the rim.
Yeah, that's the main key right here for HCYA. Don't let Memphis get to the half. And also, don't let Mr. Vaughn ruin your day.
Don't let Mr. Vaughn touch it. Long three here off the mark
Close.
for Daniel Decker. He only had 2 points in that first half as he went out with 3 early fouls. Miluski feeds it into the middle. Shoemaker tries to dump it off across the lane, and the ball is grabbed by Decker, who just throws it up in the air, and Abdullah Roberts
somehow
came
way.
down with it.
Wow.
Hard bounce passes. He tried to bounce it over Justin Morgan. It didn't work.
Tried to go SC top 10 there.
Jared Vaughn into the lane, stripped away by Abdullah Roberts, and back the other way. Decker, the layup.
Oh, he missed it.
And he just left it short. And Morgan nearly clotheslined himself on the rope that's making sure people don't sit on the stage. My goodness.
Wow.
Timeout. 30-second timeout by the Memphis Nighthawks. And boy, oh boy, they did not start out this second half very well.
No, they did not.
Boy, they should. And a wide open three from Decker that he just barely missed. And then a wide open layup from Decker that he just barely missed. And then on their offensive possession, they turned it over. So quite feasibly, this should be a tie basketball game right now. And Memphis is lucky to still be up by 5.
Excuse me.
I think it pays dividends for Memphis if they shorten this game, because the Warriors don't seem like they have the firepower to keep up with Memphis.
Yeah. I mean, the Warriors really need to play some good defense right here. Look at that.
Shoemaker
defense.
guarded closely by Lilich. Right, back to the left. Now stop, spin, finds Shoemaker. Long three, Justin Morgan leaves it short. Morgan's three-point shot has not been on today.
Nearly
Decker
lost
off the
it.
floor. Long three, yes.
Oh.
And Abdullah Roberts. I mean, I know we say that he takes too many of those, but there are times where he makes them. And
Yeah, he takes them. Sometimes
boy,
he makes
big.
them. That was huge right there. Gets the team and the crowd back into it for the
Two-point
Warriors.
game. Justin Morgan. They got to try and find a way to get it to Jarrett Vaughn. Vaughn has been shut down by Abdullah Roberts here in the second
Great
half.
defense by Roberts. I love it.
Vaughn trying to find the basketball inside. Hard drive, dump it off. Good pass and a foul, and Decker just picked up his 4th.
That's a questionable one right there.
Well, you know, he may have gotten all ball, and I'm sure that's what he'll argue, but the problem was he put his hands parallel to the floor, and you're never going to
Yeah.
get the call when
They
that
call that every time. And now you're sending Memphis back to the line. They have been stellar from the line today.
Free throw?
Oh,
no
that's
good.
a big miss.
Garrett Yates, who put in the first basket of the game, misses that free throw. Back into the game for HCYA is Luke Kennedy. He'll tag out Decker. Second free throw from Yates. Good.
Well, it's only a 3-point game, and the way HCYA likes to shoot the three, they could tie it real quick.
Kennedy.
Great defense.
They get it
Not
back
a watch
to
for a
him.
10-second.
He'll get it up ahead to Abdullah Roberts. Roberts, kick it out.
Uh-oh.
Lewis for the tie.
Oh,
Short.
man.
Rebound to Abdullah Roberts. Tough shot. Has it rejected by Jared Vaughn, who not only is making an impact on the offensive end, the defensive side of the ball has been stellar as well. A blocking foul outside by Luke Kennedy, and all of a sudden Memphis seems to be taking back control.
It just seems like when HCYA gets on a little run, Memphis just stops them. Warriors need a good defensive possession right here.
They need a good defensive sequence. They've had good defensive possessions, but defensive sequences have been difficult to come by. And what a sequence I consider is 3 to 5 possessions. That's what a sequence is. This pass stolen away by Lewis. He's got to challenge Morgan at the rim, but Morgan stripped him before he got there. Morgan 3-on-3 the other way.
I like how he slowed it down right there.
Gives it up. Back to Morgan. Shot fake. Puts it up. No, he didn't have
wild
enough
shot.
spin on the basketball to get it to go. Lilick.
How about the big man with the ball moves?
And a goaltend right here.
Yep. Obvious. That was about to go in.
Or no, they're going to call a foul.
Oh.
So no goaltend.
I figured that was going to be a goaltend. It looked like it was about to go in.
They give the foul to Shoemaker.
Lilick, huge free throws right here.
Not a terrific free throw shooter. He's off to the right on the first one. Kaiser and Stone back in the game for Memphis. And here comes the second free throw from Lilick to make it a 2-point game. That one's good. So Lilick 1 of 2 from the line. He's got 3 fouls as well. Also with 5 points. 440, Jamison Stone drops it off. Vaughn, mid-range 2. Little late kick, but he drops it through.
It's a good mid-range 2 by Vaughn. His first points of the game. He's now got 20.
Vaughn has played well.
Tell you what, Jared Vaughn.
They got to keep giving him the basketball because when he has it, good things are happening. Bounce it, Lilick, shot fake and a travel.
Yeah.
He knew it too.
It's not what you need.
He never really got his feet under him. He kind of caught it and looked like he slid on the floor as he tried to make that initial cut, and the ball was late getting onto the ground. Jamison Stone to Vaughn, floater. He's hacked in the face, or maybe the arm, by Abdullah Roberts.
That was just great elevation by Vaughn to get up above Roberts, and even if he got a piece of the ball, there was no way he was going to get a piece of it without getting a piece of Vaughn as well.
Vaughn to the line to shoot 2 free throws, 4 of 4 today. Hits the first. Jarrett Vaughn, 21 of the Memphis 34 points.
Wow.
Second freebie off the mark. And here comes Abdullah Roberts with 4 minutes to play in the third quarter. So Vaughn a 1 of 2 trip. Long 3, Abdullah Roberts.
Oh my goodness.
I tell you what, he can hit him.
He started
now
up.
With 13, he's got 9. They try and throw it underneath tried to get it to Shoemaker, but Shoemaker couldn't handle it. Out of the game comes Garrett Yates, and into the game, Caleb Nephew.
I tell you what, if I'm Roberts, I'm looking for an open 3 right here. He's really turned it on here in the second half.
I like to get Jordan Lewis or Lilick an open shot.
Good screen by Lilick.
Shot fake by Kennedy. Pulls a mid-range jumper and might have been tipped.
Yeah.
And here comes Jarrett Vaughn after he gets the rebound. Back the other way. In transition, he's dangerous. Lays it up. Too strong. And the rebound to Abdullah Roberts. Hustle it up the floor if you're Abdullah. Gives a little bit of a shot fake. Tough move.
Oh,
Scores
my
for him.
goodness. Tie game.
With 15. And those last 5 have now equaled it.
Abdullah Roberts.
Stone dribbles it, drops it off. Vaughn can't handle it. Roberts throws it up ahead. Here comes Lewis to the rim, up, under, and blocked.
Lilick, the putback.
Yes, by Lilick. He's got 7, and the lead to the Warriors.
We got a game.
All of a sudden, Memphis has started putting it together. 2:32 to go. Ball on the left wing. Back up top and into the corner.
I'm looking for Vaughn right here.
Onto the right side, this is Stone. Stone, Kaiser, into the lane, stop, kick it out, shot fake. And it looks like they're going to give it back to Kaiser. He'll square up a 3. Big man leaves it short, and the rebound, Lilick.
That's a great defensive possession right there. And just as you said, when they needed that defensive sequence, I think they've got it.
Yeah, that's 4 possessions in a row, and now a timeout.
This is a great timeout.
By HCYA.
How about this run by HCYA, not giving up. How about Abdullah?
60-second timeout. We'll be back for the conclusion of the third quarter after this.
I used to think that living with aches and pains was just going to be part of my life, but now I have a secret weapon, real-time pain relief cream. I just rub it in and the pain is gone. It smells great, doesn't burn my skin, but don't take my word for it. You can try it yourself for just $1. Order yours now at tvpainrelief.com. Again, that's tvpainrelief.com. Real-time pain relief. It will be $1 well spent.
HCYA Warriors taking their first lead in quite a while as they're now on top of the Memphis Nighthawks 36-34, and they have the basketball in the front court, and right now I want Abdullah Roberts taking a shot.
Oh my goodness, Abdullah Roberts. How about him in the second half? He was kind of cold from beyond the arc in the first, but he just turned it on.
Lilick as well has really helped out the cause with his offensive rebounding. A 1-3-1 zone now. 3 from Lewis, not going to go. And they made sure that 3 guys were boxing out Lilick. Memphis the rebound.
And I feel like that's what you need to do to keep Lilick from having the ball.
Milewski gives it up to Yates. Back to Milewski. Vaughn is not on the floor right now. Morgan. And now into the corner. Back outside. Into the middle, Morgan, left-hand layup for time. What a job by Justin Morgan. Nice little cut, and he puts it in for 2. He's got 8 points. 1 minute to go in the third quarter. Warriors and Nighthawks tied at 36. Boy, we've had some good games tonight.
I like this. They're slowing it down. Just kind of playing catch with each other.
Roberts. Kennedy, back and forth they go. Roberts on the left side of the floor. 35 seconds to play.
They're waiting for the final shot here.
That's smart. You make Memphis get desperate in the fourth quarter. Memphis is a good team when they're in control, but when they're in desperation mode, I mean, I don't really think any team's that great when they're in desperation mode, but Nighthawks especially because they're so used to being in control. Kennedy now back outside to Roberts with 15. They've done a good job. They've been very effective at holding this for the final shot. Roberts.
Oh, great
3
pass.
from Kennedy. Off the back iron.
Rebound
to Justin Morgan with 4, with 3, with 2. Strong to the basket. No offensive rebound. Not going to happen for Gary Yates. And at the end of 3, we're tied at 36, setting up for a good fourth quarter. We'll be back with the conclusion after this.
They will tell you, you're not tough enough.
Incredible, the fact that obviously, I mean, walking out of here.
You're not strong enough.
Says, let me have it. Whoa, no.
You can't get back up.
Yanni Rubens Barbosa.
You can't succeed. You can't win. You never ride the world's ranked sports. But I disagree. I'll tell you this. When you get back up, you will succeed. Yes, you can.
Sim. Você pode.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
Here we go in the fourth quarter. Memphis Nighthawks with the basketball first and a chance to move on to the boys 18U Gold Ball Showdown Series semifinal. They drop it into the middle. Layup.
Wow,
what a
great
move
shot.
and a basket by Mr. Luke Shoemaker. He's got 4, and that's what the Memphis Nighthawks needed to do.
Oh my goodness.
I had no clue what Abdullah Roberts was doing. He was so far beyond the arc. I didn't even think it was a shot. I mean, looked like he was trying to pass it up for an alley-oop and looking for somebody there, and there wasn't anybody.
It really could have been an alley-oop pass. Not a smart shot decision by Abdullah Roberts.
We got a foul that's going to go against either Brazos Bledsoe or Abdullah Roberts. We'll see who they gave it to. It was Brazos. So Bledsoe with his first.
Better him than Roberts.
Try and throw it into the middle, but a kick ball violation against Jordan Lewis. And with 7:15 to go, he doesn't argue it at all.
Great game so far.
Caleb Nephew to inbound. They've got Milewski with the basketball. As we mentioned, a lot of these Memphis Nighthawks players.
Big key right now, Vaughn is not on the floor for the Nighthawks.
However, he didn't really have much of an impact in that third quarter.
That is very true.
Morgan now will get it for a three and not able to connect yet again. Daniel Decker dumps it off Lilick in the lane.
Wow.
We're tied again.
Lilick has had one heck of a game.
He's got 9. Shoemaker gonna back. Actually, this is Milewski backing it away.
Nearing the 6:30 mark.
These last little bits of the game, huge, huge, huge. Every possession is meaningful. On the left side of the floor, Shoemaker. Actually, this is Shoemaker in the middle.
Gotta be watching yourself on defense. You don't want to give up a foul.
Milewski shot fake, guarded by Bledsoe. 6 minutes to play. On the right side, this is Morgan. Tries to get it into the middle, and Abdullah Roberts was not called for the foul.
They called an offensive foul.
I didn't know.
I'm not sure.
I saw Daniel Decker fall to the floor, but I never saw what happened.
Somebody ran into him, I'm assuming.
And they haven't put up who the player was that got the foul, so I don't have a clue what happened. 5 minutes and 50 seconds to go. 4-2. The foul count, HCYA with the 4. Decker, Brazos Bledsoe in the corner.
If I'm HCYA, I'm slowing down the tempo. Oh, great pass, even better block.
Vaughn makes his presence known and said, yep, I'm back on the floor. Milewski in the middle. Shoemaker, 2 more.
Wow.
Shoemaker's got 6. Boy, it looked like Lilick had a wide open layup. Now a 3. No good.
Mark.
Bledsoe can't tip it to a teammate as Justin Morgan secures the rebound for Memphis.
If I'm HCYA, I don't think that's a smart shot. I should have gone in with Lilick.
This is a kick ball again on Jordan Lewis. And the ball will be inbounded underneath now by the Memphis Nighthawks.
It didn't look like necessarily he kicked it. It looked like it went off of his knee.
Which any part of the body below the waist that contacts the basketball in a deliberate manner is a kickball violation. Drop it off in the middle, blocked his Vaughn, but it'll be a foul against Abdullah Roberts. And for Roberts, I have that being his 2nd foul. They have it being his 3rd. I will go with what they say.
It's a big foul for Abdullah Roberts. He's been huge on the floor in the second half.
Vaughn hits a free throw. 23 points as he hits that second one. 5 minutes to play, 23 from Jarrett Vaughn. He's been huge. 4-point game now for the Nighthawks. Warriors gonna have to try and find a way to solve this 1-3-1 zone. Bledsoe. Decker back to Bledsoe. Decker, long 3. No good. Lilick, offensive rebound. Tough shot. No. Rebound fought for. Abdullah Roberts is called for a foul. And that, I believe, is 4.
Do you keep him on the floor?
I think at this point, there's 4.5 minutes left. You leave everybody out there until they foul out if they're still your best option. 4.5 to play. 42-38. Memphis Nighthawks in the lead. Trip to the Gold Ball Showdown Series semifinal on the line. Long three here, no. And the rebound to Decker. And as he tried to escape the fray in the middle, Caleb Nephew fouls him. And the third team foul against the Nighthawks. Abdullah Roberts with it. And he will inbound it now to Decker. Decker up the floor. To Roberts,
he didn't
who wasn't
know.
looking, and they're lucky that Roberts recovers it. Brazos Bledsoe with three. No good. And the rebound. Here's Vaughn in transition.
Look out.
He's got Roberts in front of him.
Oh
Bledsoe,
my
yes, and a
goodness.
foul. And that very well could be the game for Abdullah Roberts. No, they're going to give it to Bledsoe.
Wow.
Brazos
Jared
Bledsoe,
Vaughn.
the foul, and you're right, Jared Vaughn now with 25 points.
Dana Ford, are you watching this? Wow.
Second free throw good, or the free throw good, and he completes the three-point play.
45-38, 7-point lead. Nighthawks back in control.
Here's Roberts, needs this one, too strong, rebound Decker, hard move, he's fouled, and that's gonna be Nephew, I believe. And no, they're gonna give it to Shoemaker. So, Luke Shoemaker picks it up. And for Shoemaker, it's his third. First free throw by Decker, drops through.
6-point game now.
Decker with just 3 points in the ball game. Second free throw, also good.
Still in the game. Down but not out. The Warriors of HCYA.
5-point lead for Memphis.
Abdullah Roberts playing with 4 fouls.
As is
Gotta
Daniel
be
Decker
careful.
for HCYA. Decker tips it. Boy, it almost went off the right foot of Caleb Nephew and out of bounds. Memphis by 5, looking for a big offensive possession here. They'll throw it up top, Jamison Stone. Stone to Maluski, who's pressured immediately. They'll be in the 1-and-1 next time HCYA fouls.
And they don't want that because Memphis, great free throw shooting team.
Maluski to Nelson, or rather to Nephew. Throws it in the middle, off of the hand of Jamison Stone, out of bounds, and HCYA
Great possession
gets it back.
for HCYA. Their defense has been great in this second half.
Justin Morgan and Garrett Yates back into the game. Caleb Nephew and Jamison Stone check out.
You go for a 3 right here if you're HCYA.
No, I'm looking initially for a 2, but if Roberts or Bledsoe are open for a 3, I don't think I hesitate to take it. At some point, you're going to need one. Roberts is open. He takes it. Not going to hit it. Offensive rebound. Tough shot. Lewis, and he gets it to go.
3-point game now.
Jordan Lewis now with 11 points.
Down to the 2:30 mark.
3-point games. They try and throw it into the middle. And out
Great
of bounds it goes as
defense
they try to
again.
get it to Shoemaker.
Oh my.
And 3-point game.
I'm looking for an open 3-pointer right here if I'm HCYA.
You try and sink it and bring
Look
it
for Abdullah
back to
Roberts.
even terms. Roberts just lost it out of bounds. That wasn't a good pass from Brazos Bledsoe. Still no excuse. Roberts should have been able to handle it.
Yeah.
Nearing the 2-minute mark of quarter number 4, 45-42. And a big possession here for Memphis. The possessions continually get more and more dire the further you go in the game. Spinning with it, Justin Morgan now.
And he's going to run down the clock. This is a smart move right here by Memphis.
Smart if it works.
Yeah.
Ridiculous if it doesn't.
High risk, high reward basketball.
Morgan picks up his dribble and has to get it away to Jarrett Vaughn.
He's the guy I want with the basketball if I'm Memphis.
You still have to look to score at some point. Vaughn dumps it off. Take it into the corner.
They're playing great defense. HCYA is. Look at this. Abdullah not giving an inch.
And nearly a steal. Again, nearly a steal. And a foul is going to go against Milewski.
That sends them to the line, though. That's honestly not a good foul.
1-and-1 coming up.
Because Memphis, as we've mentioned, great free throw shooting team.
Foul was called on Bledsoe.
Just to make it a 5-point game.
Free throw,
first missed.
No good. And Roberts, the rebound. Decker up the floor, stolen away. Justin Morgan is fouled, and he'll head to the line. The foul is against Roberts, and he's looking out for the good of the team there.
Yeah.
And I believe that was number 5 on Abdullah Roberts. Well, that's what the scoreboard shows.
And Memphis fans.
I guess not. I guess I was right. And the scoreboard, I'm going to guess they forgot to clear it out after last game. So somebody who was number 2 picked up a foul in the last game. First free throw good for Justin Morgan. And for Morgan, he's got 9 points. Second freebie, he's in double figures. Morgan a 2 of 2 trip. 6 of 6 from the line today. Nearing the 1 minute mark. 5-point game. Abdullah Roberts with 4 fouls. Gives it up to Decker. 3-pointer from Jordan and Lewis. No. Rebound foul against Lillick. 2 shots coming up.
Wow.
On the other side of the floor.
This to do it.
Lillick now with 4 fouls. Daniel Decker has 4 fouls. Abdullah Roberts has 4 fouls.
Seems like everybody on the floor for Memphis has 4 fouls.
And Drew Kaiser to the line will shoot 2. One of the better free throw shooters on the team hits the first.
Time slipping away for HCYA.
And they're down 6. Huge free throw here from Kaiser, but he missed it. But the tip back, Vaughn nearly was able to get it. Here comes HCYA. They need to have a 3. Decker, kick out. Bledsoe, off the mark from 3, and a foul underneath will send Justin Morgan back to the line. And who is called for the foul? Jordan Lewis. So Lewis called for the foul, and 2 shots coming up for Justin Morgan. First one, up and through.
And that might do it.
7-point game. HCYA made a couple of runs but couldn't get one late. The second one, good.
Great game from both teams.
Decker into the front court. They've got to go fast. Roberts just needs to pull a 3. Lillick, somebody needs to pull a 3-point shot right now for HCYA. Will it be Roberts? He drives, dumps it off Lillick. Tip it up good. Timeout, HCYA. 50-44, but they're going to have a quick inbound steal. Either that or they got a foul immediately. 30-second timeout. This one kind of just to stop the clock. They still have 3 remaining, so they can do this a couple more times if they need to. One a game it's been. 28.6 seconds to go. It's hard to find a more fun day of basketball than what this has been. I tell you what, this is the same channel that tomorrow is going to be having all the championship games from Willard High School. So if you want to watch some good homeschool basketball, some championship games right here on the YouTube live stream, tune in. You can hear many of us here on the broadcast. There will be 5 of us out at Willard High School tomorrow, and we'll be taking turns broadcasting some games. The National Christian Homeschool Basketball Championships from Willard High School.
Make sure you subscribe and turn that notification bell on when we go live so you don't miss a second of the action.
They got it into Milewski, and now Shoemaker's foul with 26.8 to go.
Great game by both teams. What a day of basketball here at Baptist Bible College, home of the Patriots.
Foul is charged to Lilick. That's his 5th. And he will foul out with 9 points.
MHCYA girls shocked the world, heading back for their 3rd straight
Trying to make
national
it a triple
championship.
dip. First free throw good from Luke Shoemaker.
And we tuned in for the second half of that amazing game between the Cedar Rapids Angels and the OKC Storm.
Second free throw, no good. It's a 7-point game. Decker, again, you got to pull a quick 3.
You really do.
Roberts, long 3, no good. Now as it Roberts, it was Lewis, and dribbling away from everybody and traveling. Oh boy, this game's not quite over. I know there's a 7-point deficit, but again, not quite over.
You got to pull a 3.
Decker puts it up, off the mark. Offensive rebound, Lewis got to take a 3, and he's fouled. 7.7
that'll
seconds
do
to
it.
go. Yeah, 7.7, not enough time. The foul is against Jamison Stone. And right now, if you're Memphis, you don't foul, but if you were ahead by a little bit more, by like 5 points, you might try to foul. Inbound, stolen away, and here come the Memphis Nighthawks. They're moving into the Final Four tomorrow, and they will play the Indianapolis Wildcats tomorrow.
Thank you to Jared Vaughn
at Willard High School. This will be the same station, the same broadcast link here on YouTube, the same channel. Make sure you subscribe. We'll be doing all of the championship games from Willard tomorrow from early in the morning till late at night. It'll be some fun action from Willard High School. Keep it tuned right here to nchbc.com. For everyone who worked on the broadcast today, my partner Joel Foreman, Darren Wilkins, Jeff Ford running the cameras up here at BBC. My name's Colin Hill saying so long from Baptist Bible College, and we hope to see you tomorrow.